Coach, in your week one matchup with Washington State, you found some success on offense, scored 30 points, gained 449 total yards. What is your focus at practice this week?
We need to clean up the defense. I don't want to give too much to Mickey, but and then special teams. I had a lot of new people out there in special teams. I was happy with that. We had a couple delay games on punt. We cleaned that up, but happy with the offense, but sloppy. Defense needs to shore up and maybe simplify. And then special teams is again, I thought they did well, kind of an ongoing deal.
You're talking about shoring up the defense. Again, don't want to give anything away to your opponent, Coach Mental, this week. What were some of the positives that you saw on defense week one, if you had to pick one or two things that stood out to you?
Joe up front, 95, I thought played really well. One of my defensive tackles, new. We brought in 42 new people. I'm curious to evaluate the Vikes, Megan, after this week. I think my years in it, the second week kind of shows you who you are. So, I like how the guys responded on the field. We just got off the practice field. I like how they responded this morning. Again, I think if we just change a few things on defense, maybe we'll be able to hold Mickey to, 50 or so.
Coach, you said it's easier to evaluate a team after week two. The other aspect of your schedule this season is you are playing a Big Sky conference opponent, so you can see better how you match up with other people within the conference. How do you help your team adjust to going from playing an FBS opponent to a conference opponent in only the second week of the season?
It is. This is the quickest Big Sky conference game has been. I know it's the first one of the season for everybody, but it's a little bit of an adjustment. The guys know the importance of a Weber State game, of a conference game, or I should say of a conference game. And then you add Weber State being the first one. They do a lot of things right and they have a good football team, and we're at their place. I admire their coaching staff. We talk to the team, who they are. All the different aspects that we know about them. We haven't played them in a bit, but our guys are focused. They know what the Big Sky is.
Coach, your quarterback, Dante Sachere, threw for 175 yards, 3 total touchdowns, 2 of those on the ground. How would you assess his play heading into week two?
The thing I like most about Dante, he came out great, had some issues in the middle, but he came back on the football field, and I loved how he commanded the offense at that point, no matter what the score was. I like how he responded to some adversity we had on the sideline or into that second quarter and came back strong. I need him to play like that through the rest of each game. I like him in Big Sky games. He's fast. I don't know if he's fast. Everybody's got fast people, but I think he's faster than the majority of people on the field. But when he's out there commanding it and healthy, he's fun to watch. He gives us a chance.
On the flip side, looking at Weber State's offense, Damon Bankston ran for over 100 yards week one versus Washington. How do you slow him down this week?
I don't know. We're trying to figure that out right now, Meg. I mean, he's a dynamic player, and he's not a big one. He's a little one, so he's kind of jitterbugging around. And, to run by that group he just did shows you the talent he has. But he's fun to watch. He's a big part of their offense. They based everything kind of off him, how, they've decided to do some of the RPOs, run pass options. They'll, fake it to him and throw it to somebody. And, they do a nice job making him kind of the centerpiece of their offense.
How can this game help set you up for success in conference play the rest of the season?
Win it. I want to see the improvements from week one. They're ranked, it's our first FCS ranked opponent. And the only way to get ranked is beat a rank. So it's Big Sky Conference. Who knows? Better show up on Saturday.